and welcome back to NATChat. I'm Mirella Rich. If you've just joined us, we're here with Tim Mcgrath, who is a singer, songwriter, musician from Queensland, Yeppoon. He's flown down just to come on NATChat. Welcome back to the program.
Hi Mirella, how you going?
Great. And those songs you sang in the second segment were just beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about each one of them?
Susie Palmer's about a girl called Susie Palmer, party girl, so it's a song for party girls that want to have fun, into nightclubs and going to islands, going on the boats, fishing or whatever, going hooning around in cars, that kind of stuff. That's what it is. The original version is really fast.
Oh yeah, and it's a lot louder, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot louder. Yeah. This is like a different version. It's kind of a chilled down sort of.
Is this the one that you're making a film clip of when you get back to Queensland?
Yeah, we're doing a film clip on Wednesday the 12th. In Rockhampton, so that'll be good. There's a guy, and we're doing that. It should be good.
And what about the other song, Love?
Under Room for Love's about the state of the world. It's based kind of like around, people going out and being hot under the collar, and wars and violence, and it's like saying that, but it's also a multi-layered type song, so it's got something in it for everyone, I reckon.
Well, it's like saying there's no room for war, there's only room for love. There's no room for violence, there's only room for love. I mean, if you want to put it in a nutshell, that's all there is room for in the world. And you can be so expressive with love. You can do everything you can do with love. You can talk with love, you can smile with love, you can do your work with love, whatever your job is.
Yeah, true.
There's no room for anything else.
Yeah, that's it,
it's a perfect song.
Yeah, it's a song that, it's cathartic because obviously there's sometimes where you're not feeling like love, you're feeling like something different, and you're singing that, and it's like you can break through all this sort of
other
stuff to get there. I think that's sort of most people are going to fight. I got to calm down and simmer down, and then people in general probably have their moments, and they're like getting angry and wanting to go out and start trouble and all that, and then that goes into the different things in the world that I don't really think are all that great, like depleted uranium and different things like that.
No, I agree. It's just, if everyone had that in their heart, there's only room for love. Whatever they're doing, doesn't mean they have to change jobs, but as long as it's a good job, like it's not doing something bad, but you can express love in so many ways, it's endless, infinite. And if everyone in the world did that, we'd be so happy. We'd all be smiling at each other. We'd all be friends.
Yeah, I think if calm down, I think it's number one. Like breathing, and I think that's all part of it. I think that it's obviously a thing that people chase. Love. It's sort of hard.
And what inspires you to keep at this industry? Because you've stayed at it since you were 18. So what inspires you to stay in the music industry? Because you could have gone in other fields as well. Well,
originally I was a boilermaker. I used to do boilermaking in the mines and that, so I had a different industry. But like music, like I say, music is something that's more than life. It's somewhere else, And I think when you tap into it and you actually get to that place, then it's somewhere that you want to get to more often,
And how do you find, like, if you're not in a great mood or you're feeling upset or something bad's sort of happened to you that day and you've got to perform, how do you get over it and perform?
By trying to just calm down, just have a silent time, That's my thing, is get away from... Some guys like to, go to the bar and grog up, but I prefer to just calm down, just calm blue ocean,
Yeah.
And then try to just focus on the song, as they come up,
And just get into that headspace where you're just in
peace. Yeah, I think so. But when you're on the stage, obviously you're going at it too. So you
can still be in peace when you're going at it. As long as nothing's disrupting you, you just go for it. Yeah,
that's it. Like interaction with the crowd, and when the crowd's in a good mood, you feed off that, and then you're feeding back on them. So it eats on itself. The energy is all around.
It creates its own energy.
It's like a ring. If you're in a ring, and you want to get faster, you can't have big, sharp, angry teeth, because then I think the gears will break, So.
And what inspires you to write songs? Where do you get your inspiration from each song you write? And tell us about the process of writing a song.
Well, sometimes it's like, you'll just come across a couple of chords and you go like, I'll do this, and then you try to link things up, or you use, different sort of words and try to put them all in together, and sort of that postmodern sort of thing, use that sort of idea. And then other times you start off with a few characters and try to put them all in there, or just different ideas for different songs, you know.
And how do you go about getting all your gigs around Queensland and in Melbourne?
Well, the gigs thing is we are looking for professional management on a level, and we've been offered to go to New York to record
That's great.
as a producer, but we need to get some cash together. So we're looking to spread ourselves out and try to get gigs and get lineups of gigs next year.
Is the producer in New York?
He's in New York.
How did he find out about you?
MySpace.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So he saw some of your stuff and liked it. Wow.
Well, the internet, you know, on the internet.
That's unreal.
So yeah, we were on the internet.
Well, that's a place to be in New York.
Yeah, New York, and I've always had
For success, anyway.
travelling around, meeting people from Amsterdam and Dusseldorf and places like Germany and Italy and Spain and all those kind of places are always, you know, if you come over here, it's so much bigger and that. And Fear, I think, I was working kind of with a guy from Switzerland called Yaya, and he said, you know, come over and you just travel around, and everything's on a much bigger scale with festivals that. And it's like, wow, mind-blowing that they have festivals for 3 weeks.
Wow.
Like 3-week music festivals and stuff. It's, you know, like, and that's not, you know.
Wow.
You know,
well, the world's your oyster then, isn't it? You can just go or stay.
Well,
know,
like coming to Melbourne, I met a guy at the railway station, and he's like, he's playing all through Italy and up in these other places and through America, and it's all out there, you know.
Yeah.
It's all out there if you put yourself out there and try, and you never know what might happen.
Exactly.
You know, there's that journey of, you know, going along and you know, journeying down the road with the slide and trying different things and different tunings, and you know, and it's a journey, you know.
Beautiful. And what are your hopes for the future?
Hopes for the future is to travel more and to try to get overseas and challenge myself with more different concepts, and, you know, study more on Open G and the C tuning, work harder, and try to find people that can help with the other side of it, as in, because trying to get gigs and trying to organise people and everything, it gets to be a real head spin after a while.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
A lot of work and a lot of drama, you know, when you're trying to get things all moving and just... You know.
It's about making the right connections with the right people, isn't it?
It's the right people is definitely the key word. You know, you've got to find people that, because it's all well and good to, you know, hang out at the bar and that, but then there's the other side of it, which is, you know, typing.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thanks a lot, Morella. I really appreciate your time and letting us come on and play. You know, it's been really good. It's
been an absolute pleasure. You've been watching NATChat. I'm Mirella Rich, and our guest was Tim Mcgrath, also known as the Moose. I hope you enjoyed the program. See you again soon.